Hi, it's Deb from Deb's Days. It's Tutorial Tuesday, and today we're going to make this delicious strawberry rhubarb pie. It's an easy recipe, and I have the ingredient list on debsdays.com. I've added a direct link in the description right below this video. Before I get started, I publish new content each week, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell to get notified about the latest videos. Don't forget, check out debsdays.com for free sewing and crafting patterns and links to more tutorials. If you're a cruiser, I've got you covered there too. Check out my cruising resources section for tips, reports, ship-specific articles, and plenty of photos. Let's get this pie started. The ingredients for this recipe go together pretty quickly. We need rhubarb. We're using fresh. My husband chopped up 3 cups of rhubarb, a quart of strawberries. He cut those too. We need a cup of sugar, half a cup of flour, some kind of pie crust. If you want to make your own, you can do that. I'm using these refrigerated ones that you can just roll out that are already made. And then we need a couple tablespoons of butter, a tablespoon of sugar, and an egg yolk. The first thing we want to do is mix our sugar, our 1 cup of sugar, half cup of flour together. Make sure it's blended well. And then we're going to toss the rhubarb and the strawberries in there. And we'll mix those together. We want to make sure it's all coated. We want to make sure the strawberries and the rhubarb are mixed together, and then the flour and the sugar all mixed within that. All right, that's all well mixed. Now we need to let that sit for 30 minutes. All right, this has been sitting for 30 minutes. Before we do anything with that, go ahead and get the oven preheated to 400 degrees. All right, we're going to go ahead and stir this up just a little bit. You can see what that sugar and flour did. It made it kind of gooey-ish, which is what we want. But let's make sure that's all incorporated. All right, I've gone ahead and put out the pie crust in here already. I'm just going to dump this into here. I think it should all fit just fine. All right, now go ahead and grab your butter and just place it all around your pie topping. Unfortunately, it's a warm day today, and my butter softened up on me. If it's a warm day and you have these pre-cut, like I did, you might want to stick it back in the fridge, because I'm making quite the mess here. Now go ahead and grab your top pie crust and place it right on top. And then what we'll do is we'll fold it all under. So if it boils over, which it could, it might run back into the pan. I also sometimes, and I might do that today, I'll put this on the middle rack, of course, and then put a cookie sheet on the bottom rack to just catch any spills. Right now I need to crimp the edge. I'm just going to go around and do a fast crimp. I don't really care what it looks like today. You can do it any way you want. Probably that was not the best idea there. Sometimes I just use a fork, but we're doing it this way today. It's going to be fast. Now I'm grabbing the egg yolk. I'm just going to mix that up some. If you have a pastry brush, you can use it to spread it on. I don't, so I'm just going to use a fork to do it. Now we're going to take our sugar. We had the tablespoon saved out. Just sprinkle it over the top. And then we're going to cut some holes. I think part of what it makes it taste so good is it doesn't always look pretty. I mean, if you think about it, if you go to a restaurant that has good old-fashioned pies, they're not perfect looking. They're rustic looking, and I'm good with that. All right, I'm going to stick this in the oven for about 35 minutes. Take a look. I may need to top it off 40, 45, but I'm guessing 35 is going to be pretty close. Let's get that in the oven, middle rack. All right, I went ahead and went with 40 minutes. And pie looks good. Now we need to go ahead and let that cool before we cut it.